I first of all appreciate the efforts of my dear friend and colleague, Dr. Reshmi, in organizing such a webinar series at a time when the world is stricken with a pandemic called COVID. We are going to face a world different from that of the world previous to that of the pandemic, because we are going to a new normal. So we have to get educated in that sense also. And I appreciate everybody. And once again, thank you to the Kundam family. And let me start my presentation. And you know, the topic of today is art and science of online teaching. Okay, let's do the best as possible. And once again, thanks to all. I can see many of your names, and you can see my name as well. Everybody can click on your name. This is the best thing. You can click on your name, and just let me see if it's okay. And let me go to the participants. Okay, okay. Okay, this is me, and you have seen this, and you have heard about me from the very eloquent words of one of my previous speakers, and this is me. Okay, thank you. And next, I'm going to speak loudly. This is the first word when a teacher tells something to the students. But nowadays, we are going to tell you, speak visually. Speak visually means you have to use the chat box. Since many of you are unfamiliar with this platform, you know, Zoom, or many of you are familiar with this platform, I appreciate if you can do the things. And my dear host, may I ask you if they can rename their names? Host. What's the name of the host? Okay. Can you rename?
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody can, and you know, now you can, I am going to give you, can you just give them all the permission to rename themselves? Okay, can you do it like them? Can you just allow them to rename their names? Hello?
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, can you rename? I'm going to rename my name. Okay, before that, okay, just a moment. My name is Ismail Marideri, and my question is, you know, how are you? In the same way, I'm going to tell you that I'm happy Dr. Ismail, okay? See what I'm doing now. Now you can see my name as happy Dr. Ismail. In the same way, can you please put an adjective on your name by clicking on the profile picture and rename it. If you are happy, put it happy. If you are hopeful, if you are confident, can you change your name? All of you, please. Let me see who is changing it first and fast. Okay, very good. Happy Vaishag Vishwan. Wonderful. Everybody can change names according to how you feel this morning. Okay. Please do it. Don't worry, because we are getting familiar with these you know, platforms, online platforms. Okay, optimistic Jaijan. Very good, wonderful. Okay, then awesome Anisha. Awesome, huh? Okay, good. It's quite easy, you know, just click on your name and add an adjective. Okay, some of you have already, okay, hopeful Akshay, very good, wonderful. Wonderful Shia or Sheena, I can't see their name. Confident Anu, very good, very good. Everybody can change your name, okay? Happy Ali and happy Vaishak. Everybody is happy, huh? Peaceful Grishma, okay, Grishma, or I don't know the exact name here. Okay, very good, very good. Now you know how to change your name when you are visible to others on Zoom platform. You can use it just for an interaction with your students when you are teaching online, and let them learn about the adjectives, different types of adjectives. Kavita is still there. Dr. Anila Chako, she hasn't changed. There is one 492853, if they haven't changed, but I can see only a few here. but I hope that you will change it accordingly. Okay. So the thing is that in online teaching like this, we cannot ask everybody to speak loudly, but we can ask them to speak visually. Okay, very good. Now let's go back to our presentation again. Hi guys. Okay, satisfied. Satisfied. Okay, okay. Now here is a game that I'm going to play with you. Just a simple game. The rule is you have 2 minutes to watch. What? 2 minutes to write down all the differences you see. I'm going to show you 2 pictures. You have 2 minutes to write down all the differences you see. 2 points for each difference. If you get all the differences, you will get a 6 points bonus. Okay? All right. Now, please read again the question. Please, everybody, I think you have a pen and paper beside you. Just write down this word. ICQ. Everybody write down ICQ. Okay, what is it? ICQ. Do you know what is meant by ICQ? ICQ. Do you know what is meant by ICQ? Any idea? Any idea in the chat box? Any idea? ICQ. ICQ means instruction checking questions. A teacher must be very careful to ask questions if the participants or the students have understood the instruction by the teacher. My question is, what you have to do? You have to find out the differences between 2 pictures that I'm going to show. How many minutes do you have? You have 2 minutes. How many points you are going to get for each difference you note? You will get 2 points. If you get all the differences, you will get 6 bonus points. Hope you understood. So what is an ICQ? ICQ means instructions checking questions. A teacher, if he wants to be very effective and if he wants to be very purposeful and meaningful in his interaction with the students, he should ask these instructions checking questions. ICQ. Okay, guys, everybody type yes or no. What is ICQ? Do you have the idea now? If you have got the idea, just check, type in the chat box. Yes, yes. Adila, okay. Optimistic Jaijan, okay, very good. Sangeeta, Gayatri, very good, wonderful. Happy Fatima, very good. Because I want you to use this chat box. Okay, very good. Happy Atira. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, very good. Okay, energetic Soli Susan, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, happy Malavi Srinivasan, very good. Now the time starts. Everybody, please look at the time, and the question comes. Everybody should type down. Look at the picture and type down the differences that you see on the screen. Okay. Now the time starts. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Okay, start. Everybody should type in the chat box. Okay, start. Now time starts. Ready? Dr. Jayakumari, are you ready? Yes. Find out the differences in the pictures and note it down. Picture A, picture B. There are some differences between picture A and picture B. Please write it down. Yes, come on. Yeah. Come on. Dr. Anila has done. Okay, come on. More and more. You have many differences. Very good. Yeah, okay, very good, wonderful. Wow. Very brilliant participants. Okay, come on, guys. A window, yeah, of course, there is a difference in the windows as well. It's different, of course. Come on. Very good, wonderful. You see? Okay, good. Wildflower, okay, very good. Yeah. Very good, wonderful. I appreciate that. Very good. Now we don't have time enough because this is an activity that I can just can be used as an icebreaker wherein you can activate everything related with what we need in a classroom to make it more interactive. Okay. Thank you very much. Your time is over. 1 more minute remains. Come on, guys. Okay. Yeah, come on. Yeah, flag, happy, sad. Yeah, of course. Sun is happy. Oh, who wrote it down? Okay, very wonderful. Wonderful, Shinzi. Okay, very good. Cloud. Okay, yeah, very good. Very good. Very good. Wonderful. Okay, now the time is up. I hope that Rashmi would count and count who did the best and who topped the list, and she would give you a reward. I asked Dr. Rashmi to provide you with some sort of a gift. But now, since I don't have time, I'm going to the differences. Okay, you might have noticed all these things. Yeah, if you look at these things, these are the differences. The sun is not smiling, there is no smoke, and there is only one kite instead of the two. And there are no curtains in the windows. It's cloudy. Okay, somebody noted that. The grass is shorter. Nobody noted that, I think. And there are flowers on the tree instead of apples. The flag on the mailbox is down. There are only 4 birds instead of 5. Nobody noted that. The number. Okay, there is a person in the left window. Yeah, somebody noted that. Thank you very much. My dear friends, do you find that this way of interacting with the students has any use? Or can you make our online teaching interesting and interactive like this? This is my question. Yes or no? Yes. And if you use it, you can start any class. You can start biology. You can start maths. You can start English sentences. You can start comparative and superlative forms. You can teach different structures. You can start talk about budgeting. You can talk about construction. You can talk about anything you like. Okay? Okay, am I right? Yeah, thank you very much. Vivo, you didn't name your rename your phone, huh? Vivo 1726. Please rename. I want to call out your name. Optimistic Jaijan, very interactive at Capital. Thank you very much. Okay, this way you can make your online teaching very interesting, and this is the art. And this is the science of online teaching, and we'll come back. Now, my question is, who is an illiterate? Can you just type it down? Who is an illiterate in 21st century? Any idea? Just type down your answers. I just want to know. Who is an illiterate in the 21st century? An illiterate. Who is an illiterate? Whom do we call an illiterate? Illiterate is someone who doesn't know how to read and write. Yeah, one can't use technology. One can't read or write. One who is not having digital literacy, who don't know technology. Good. Amazing, Fatima. You are amazing. The person who hasn't received any sort of education. Good. Okay, guys. Now we don't have time. This is a very beautiful definition given by Alvin Toffler. He is the author of Future Shock. Now we are in the future shock. An illiterate of the 21st century will be those who cannot read, will not be those who cannot read or write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Unlearn and relearn is a very important thing, because if you are not going to change your attitude, if you are not going to unlearn what you have learned in the past about teaching, about presenting, about classroom interaction, you are going to be an illiterate. So we have to pay attention to this. Okay, so we have to be literate by easily learning and unlearning and relearning things. Now we are going to relearn a lot of things because of the coronavirus. Coronavirus has brought about a wonderful drastic change. Despite all the tragedies, it has revolutionized education system, traveling, interaction, business, everything. It has revolutionized in one way or other. And we are going to have a new normal in future, because we have to live with the coronavirus. Hopefully, we will subside it. And the coronavirus will be away once the vaccine is available with us. Still, things it has affected will remain in a way lasting. So education is going to be one of the aspects of the human society that is going to be very positively affected by the coronavirus. So the question comes, when a change comes, Kubler-Ross, she's a sociologist, and she has identified some steps of our attitude, our reaction to what is called a change. We are shocked. Coronavirus, online teaching. No, I can't teach it. I can't, present myself on YouTube or a computer or internet. That, sometimes you get angry. No, I'm not going to present. I'm going to, how can I present? Because I don't have computer. I don't have internet. Okay. Then what happens? The teachers went down to depression. Yeah, low mood, lack energy. I have got many letters from some of my students that, doctor, I'm feeling very depressed. I'm feeling dejected that I cannot serve my students. I cannot see them. I cannot present. I cannot help them out. I cannot teach them how to write. Then gradually what will happen? You will start experimenting. Am I right or wrong? Then again, you will start learning new things. And you will start feeling positive. Then you change. These are the different stages of facing with change. Now we are facing a very drastic seminal change in the field of education. Most of the educators are frustrated, or they're denied, they're depressed, and they started experimenting. Now the Facebook and the Instagram and the YouTubes are flooded with a lot of videos from teachers. But all these things are one way. Teacher is speaking like a monologue. There is no interaction. Even now in Kerala, most of the teaching learning process is one way. So we have to make use of the online teaching. I would say it is in a way more creative than that of the offline teaching. If we have these platforms, and if we don't have that digital divide, and if our students are well equipped to have all these kind of gadgetries with them. But of course, it will take time, but still the teachers, the upcoming teachers or the prospective teachers must be well trained in this new kind of online learning. So that's my first point. Okay, now the students are, what is happening at your home now? You might have seen this cartoon. What's happening at our home now? If the teacher is speaking and speaking for long hours, and and the students, they don't get anything to interact, what is the use? The student will definitely go and sleep. By the way, I'm not going to make you sleep. And what might be the dialogue of the mom? Can you write a creative response? What must be the words of the mom? Can you write it down? One of you, please. Or can you just describe the feelings of the mom? Because most of you are having the same feeling at your home. Hello, Jyotish John, Satisfied Sam, Jisha GR, Anju Ajan. Yeah. Oh my God. Very good, Dr. Anila. Oh, you are very, very prompt in responding. I appreciate that. Okay. What's happening? Are you sleeping? Yeah. What can I do? Okay, Gina Rani. Okay, these are some of the words the mom would ask. And the teachers are doing like this. Victor Channel is providing, one-way monologue, and the teachers are confused to what to do. We have to replace it. How can we do it? We have to think carefully. And when there was a survey conducted in Europe, just you see, thinking of your school, which statement best describes. This has been the situation, right? Paid the school fee for nothing, yeah? Positive Kavida. Oh, you are a Kavida and you are writing poetry. Yes, when a survey was conducted in Europe in the beginning of this pandemic, this was the response. 66.9 teachers responded that their first experience in online teaching. Same is true with the Kerala people. Same is true with Indian teachers. So another question they asked is, as a teacher, on behalf of a teacher, what has pleasantly surprised you in online teaching? What has pleasantly surprised? This is another question. Most of them answered innovation, because this is going to give a new way of interacting with the teaching practice. You understand that? New way. And another thing is flexibility. Flexibility. These are all part of creativity. And by the way, my PhD was in creativity. Okay. And of course, another thing is increased autonomy and motivation and things like that. These are the things. Okay. Then, of course, more than that, there is one more thing, a wide range of tools. Can you do this like this? Hannah, you've written something. Okay. This was the response. Most probably, if we conduct the same set of survey, same survey with the same set of questions, you may get this sort of responses from our Indian Kerala teachers also. Okay. Now, friends, when we do the online teaching, we have a 4 quadrant. We have to think about the 4 things. What are they? The first is the faculty, then the students, the context, and the content. If you want to make the art and science of teaching, and we'll have some wonders, I'm going to show you that. What we have to do, we have to be focusing on the faculty. Faculties are not well trained how to use it. They are still living in the 1980s or 90s or 1960s or 1970s. Most of them are, in one way or other, they are digital migrants. And some of them don't know how to use this computer, how to use this WhatsApp, even though they are using these mobile phones. But they don't know exactly what are the uses of these things. Sorry, here it is time, 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so I'm having a cup of tea. Forgive me. And the context also is very important. The content also is very important. Okay, where should be the focus? Now our focus is, of course, context and content. Textbooks are there. Internet is, of course, almost there. But we have to be very careful about the faculty and the students in the online experience. So focusing on the teaching strategy is also very important. In the past, teaching was like this. Teacher was the master of the class. And he was giving them the knowledge, because he was the repertoire of knowledge. So it was knowledge remembering. Okay, there are spelling mistakes because it's not on my slide. I just extracted it from some of the slides from the internet, but I couldn't edit it. Okay, the tutoring next stage was dialogue, doing and problem solving. Next stage is coaching, social practice, interaction and reflection. We should know that this is a sort of evolution of the teaching and the teacher. And this is the same thing in a different format. Here you can see that, when we are teaching online, there is a competence and a professional dealing with some uncertainty. Uncertainty will be there. Perspective taking, role of professors, cooperative learning experts, coaches in learning in dialogue. So the professors in the universities or the teachers in the schools must change their attitude towards, a sort of happy-go-lucky, Tom, Dick, and Harry. No. You have to change, because you have to work hard. But once you work hard and smart, the result will be very, very significant, and you will enjoy it. So have a look at it. Now, this is very important. Some of the teachers are drawing salary without doing any job. I'm not generalizing, because they are asking the students just to watch the Victor channel, and they send them PDF, PDF copies of notes, and the students are asked to write umpteen pages on it continuously. And life has become a tedious, a hard struggle for them. So such teachers, it is important to remember that educational software like textbooks is only one tool in the learning process. Neither can be a substitute for well-trained teachers. Teachers are teachers. They can't be replaced. So if you are not a good teacher, you are going to cost more. And neither can be a substitute for well-trained teachers, leadership and parent involvement. So even though we have all these facilities and channels and other stuff, don't think that there is no role of the teachers. Teachers' role cannot be ruled out. And if any teacher can be replaced by an internet or computer, let her be replaced, because she is not good for the job. She's not fit for the job. If anybody is there feeling like, I'm not fit for the job, please quit it, because you are ruining the generation. If there is any prospective teachers learning at Kunnam, those who are not going to be innovative teachers, loving teachers, compassionate teachers, please quit the job right from the beginning itself. Don't ruin the society. The entire society, Indian society, is degenerated because of the lack of good teachers and eminent teachers. Teachers are very narrow-minded, and teachers are very, very, what you call, now I'm not generalizing, but mostly the teachers are, if the students have gone through the classes of inspiring teachers, India would have been completely different. We lack excellent teachers. So we are looking forward to develop excellent teachers who believe in the greater values of Indian democracy, secularism, and federalism and all. So we need teachers with a universal outlook. If you are not having that outlook, you are going to be destroying India. You are going to mar the concept called India. So we need good teachers having greater outlook and wide vision. Okay, guys, here comes the art and science. When the art and science combines in you, the art of teaching and the science of teaching combines in you, there will be wonders in your classroom. You will be the most wanted teacher in the school, in the district, in the state, and the nation. So combine the science of teaching with the art of teaching, then there will be wonders in your classroom. And now, this is the very important variables that we used to discuss. What are those variables? These are the variables. If it is online or offline teaching, as the opener said, we cannot rule out the significance of the offline teaching. It will be there. Definitely it will be there. But these variables will remain the same. Passion for teaching, passion for subjects, knowledge and experience, teaching skills, familiarity with the tools and techniques. That's the last one added now. Familiarity with the tools and techniques of online teaching. Now here comes, please write down that name of that teacher in the chat box, please. Who stands out in your memory? Come on, guys. Hamid, okay, Bindu, Optimistic Jaidan, please type in those teachers who stands out in your mind. Come on. Yeah, Krishna Kumari, she is blessed. Aisha B teacher, oh, very good. Ahamis, okay, very good. Asha Miss, okay. Shobha, oh, see, you have to take a snapshot of these and send it to your teacher. She'll be very happy. She'll be the happiest soul today. Okay, see, Sudhish sir, very good. Yeah, Rita, wow, wow, wow. Sam, okay, Lina, Doni, Tessie, Prema, please take a snapshot of this and send it to your teacher, or buy a postcard and write it to her. Madam, there was a question from my resource person today about the best teacher. I wrote your name. I love you, teacher. That would be a great, great award for your teacher. Lena teacher. Okay, I don't have time. So, my dear friends, if the same question is asked to the students that you have taught, would your name pop up like this? This is the question. If the same question is put after some 10 years, if the same question is put to your students, can I see, or can any other resource person see your name being typed like this? This is the question. Okay, now, when you remember these teachers, can you please type in to which category this teacher belongs to? For example, Lena teacher by Donna Elizabeth. Does she belong to category A or category B or category C? Please type in. All of you, please type in. Dr. Rashmi, this is a research you can make use of. Okay, guys, please type in. If you belong to C, okay, and then, then B, well, very good, amazing, Fatima, B. Okay, very good, wonderful. Okay, Sunita. Okay, B. Okay, B, huh? Okay, Pleasant Priya. B, huh? Okay, very good. B. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. I would like you to read out one book. The name of the book is There is a chapter, this is by Kalpata Narayana Master. You read a chapter called 160 Albudha Balan. Albudha Balan by Kalpata Narayan Master. You have to read this book, and there is one teacher. Kalpata Narayan Master has written well about him. A, B, and C. Yamuna, very good. Yamuna, your teacher was A, B, and C. Wonderful. I appreciate that. Hena, a B. Okay. Now, time is up. Now, my dear friends, why did you choose B and C? Because you have some idea about, when you were at a low end, you wanted to what? You wanted to get uplifted. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Now we are going to have that. Look at the responses by most of the students, and you can identify that the teachers well remembered, or the teachers who stand out in their memory, are B and C. Of course, A, B, and C must be there, but B and C, A, B, and C must be there. I'm going to talk about that. So, my dear friends, now write down, as a teacher I am. Please fill it up. As a teacher I am. You can fill it up with A, B, C, or you can fill it up with an adjective or anything you like. Please, come on, guys. As a teacher I am. B and C, okay. Okay, C, okay. Democratic, Dr. Anila, very good. I appreciate such responses as well. Instead of A, B, C, you can write down your own kind. Happy Fatima, good. B and C, okay. Band C, okay. B and C, okay. Okay, come on. Okay, model, good. Wonderful. Very good. Okay. You can do it at your home because we don't have time. Now, inspirational, I'm waiting for that. Okay, Bindu, inspirational. Okay, very good. Impartial, empathetic, resourceful, from optimistic Japan. Okay, very good. So you have to, every day before you go to the school, just ask yourself, as a teacher, I am dash. Then, you work upon it. And, you just be a very good inspiration to your students if you are teaching online or offline. Okay, once upon a time, I am a careful. Who is this? Hena, you are very creative. I'm observing you. Once upon a time, I'm a careful. Okay, teacher. Okay, very good. Now, there are three types of teachers. There are three types of teachers, as I showed you in the picture. What is it? Type 1. Who is type 1 teacher? Type 1 teacher is somebody who is always focused on the syllabus, tests, grades, discipline, no other thing. He will never smile. He will never ask anything about you. He will never mind you if it is outside, if he's outside. He wouldn't pay attention to you as a person. He would think of you as a consumer. Most of the type A teachers. A type A teacher. That's why, that may be the reason why you didn't like him. Most of you didn't like him. But we'll come to that point. And there is a type B teacher. This type B teacher is affective teacher. He or she may be paying more attention to Rama. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. Emotional support. Because they know exactly that student will learn because he's an independent learner. He's having brain, he's having everything. But what he requests is the emotional stability. Emotional stability to understand what is being taught in the class. So രാമനെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിന് മുൻപ് രാമനെ പഠിക്കുന്നവരാണ് ടൈപ്പ് ബി ടീച്ചർ. രാമനെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് രാമനെ പഠിക്കുന്നവരാണ് ടൈപ്പ് ബി ടീച്ചർ. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് നമുക്ക് ഓർമ്മയിലുണ്ടാവും അല്ലേ? ഞാൻ അങ്ങോട്ട് വരുന്നില്ല. Okay, we'll come to that. If you have time, we'll come to some examples as well. And there are teachers, the type C teachers, they are creative teachers. These teachers, their concern is, of course, new things, because the students are growing up in the new world. They are going to face new challenges in the society. And he is pumping in new energy and new perspective, new ideas, new thoughts, new solutions. He is always solution-oriented teacher, and he is always focusing on novelty. And he may be paying attention to the syllabus and other stuff as a secondary thing. And sometimes he may be taking care of the emotional aspect. Sometimes he gets blasted in the class. But eventually, students know that he is a good teacher, an excellent teacher. Yeah. Now you can see that, in the same way, my dear friends, my dear beloved students, you are my friends now. Now we are associated. There is a chemistry going on in between you and me. You have become my friends. You are turning into my colleagues. You are turning into my what you call associates and partners in learning and teaching. Now, my dear friends, in the same way, you are listening to me from these three perspectives as well. Some of you are now thinking, why he is not talking about the online tools and techniques? Because I'm watching this webinar for getting some links. Because he is or she is being taught like, get some points, because he's going to give us a great point. This is going to improve our information, knowledge base. Such students are always sitting in the front of the class, very disciplined, no use other than studying and writing in the examination. He is not interested in social service. He is not interested in emotional development or helping others. He is always coming like a zombie. Maybe he is coming from highly educated class because he has been taught like that. This is not generalizations, this is extreme cases, Don't get angry. Yeah. The next thing is, of course, when the teacher comes to the class and sings a song, Kannam tumbi poramo, ennodishtam kudamo, ninne kudadillallo, innullil pookalam. Vellam kallin chillum kudum undaka. If teacher hums this song in the class, first and foremost, these students will be popping up their head. Why? Because they are emotionally oriented. Because they need love, affection, consideration, recognition, pat on the shoulder, approval, smile, your glance. Because they are so much interested to be a friend supported by another friend. So type B students are like this. But if it is a type C student, he may be the most, disturbing students to type A teacher. Type A teacher is, however, she is, coming and, what is sociology? Sociology is, blah, 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 blah. She is teaching something. But these type C students will be asking one question. Or the type C students will be making an uncommon sound in the class. And the entire class burst into laughter, peals of laughter. And the type A teacher gets upset. Type C students are creative students. They are the notorious students, risk-taking students, and they are the change makers in the world. You may have rank holders. You may have many who cleared their PSC, but they are not, most of them are not really making a change in the life of others. Those who make a change in the life of others and those who come up with new ideas and novel thoughts, They are these type C students. In a class of 100, you can have a 40% of type A students on an average. And of course, a 50% of type B students and 10%, very rarely, type C students. So when you go online teaching, when you go offline teaching, take care of these three set of students. And of course, as a teacher, you may be A dominant or B dominant or C dominant. I appreciate some of you wrote that, I'm a B, C preferred teacher. Of course, what is the best combination? The best combination in a class is type A teachers, type A teachers, type A teachers, type B students and type A students, type B teachers type B students, type C teachers type C students. But is it possible in our classrooms? No. So you have maybe 40 students or these days hundreds of students. So what do you have to do? You have to switch. You have to be a type A teacher. You have to focus on the syllabus. And you have to be a type B teacher. You have to focus on the emotion you have to consider the student as a person. And you have to focus on the type C. You have to present things in new ways, creative ways. So it's something very interesting. If the teacher can revolve around these three stages in a what you call in a reasonable manner, in an attractive and appealing manner, that teacher is going to be an amazing online or offline teacher. This is the question. കാറ്റേ കാറ്റേ നീ പൂക്കാമരത്തിൽ പാട്ടും മൂളി വന്നു ഞാലിപ്പൂങ്കതളി വാഴ പൂക്കളിൽ ആകെ തേൻ നിറഞ്ഞു. Type A is thinking, why now a song? Type B is singing, wonderful teacher, I love that song. Type C is very much happy, something is going to happen. Absolutely right. Here comes the role of the teacher. The teacher should say that, everybody please translate that song into English. Then what happens? Type A will be very happy because, he or she gets a chance to show her what you call gift of the gab or writing skill. Type B will be very happy because, കാറ്റേ കാറ്റേ നീ പൂക്കാമരത്തില് പാട്ടും മൂളി വന്നു ഞാലിപ്പൂങ്കതളി വാഴപ്പൂക്കളിൽ ആകെ തേൻ നിറഞ്ഞു. എന്റെ ടീച്ചറെ, നിങ്ങൾ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ വന്നതിന് ശേഷം എനിക്കറിയാം ഞാൻ മറ്റാരൊക്കെയോ ആയിട്ട് മാറുക ടീച്ചറെ. കാരണം നിങ്ങൾ പാട്ട് പാടുന്നു, നിങ്ങൾ ശാസ്ത്രത്തിലെ കഥ പറയുന്നു, ഇക്വേഷൻ അപ്പുറത്ത് ശാസ്ത്രകാരന്റെ ജീവിതത്തിലെ ദുരനുഭവങ്ങളെ കുറിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. ടീച്ചർ ഞങ്ങളെ കണ്ടെത്താൻ പരിശ്രമിക്കല്ലേ, ടീച്ചറെ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. അപ്പൊ എഴുതി വെക്കുക എല്ലാവരും ഒരു ലൈന്, ജീവിതത്തിൽ എല്ലാവരും എഴുതി വെക്കേണ്ട ഒരു ലൈനാണിത്. എന്താ ലൈന്? ഐ ലവ് യു. എല്ലാവർക്കും സന്തോഷമായിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. I love you not only for what you are. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. എഴുതിയൊക്കെ എല്ലാവരും? എഴുതുന്നുണ്ടോ ആശ? എഴുതുന്നുണ്ടോ അമേസിംഗ് ഫാത്തിമ? എഴുതുന്നുണ്ടോ സുൽഫീന? എഴുതുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എസ് അടിക്കണം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നോ അടിക്കണം. I love you not only for what you are. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. നിങ്ങളടുത്ത് നിങ്ങളുടെ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഇരിക്കുമ്പോൾ, നിങ്ങളുമായിട്ട് ഇന്ററാക്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ മറ്റെന്തൊക്കെയോ ആയി മാറുകയാണ് ടീച്ചറെ. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഐ ലവ് യു. യു മേക്ക് മീ ഫീൽ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ്. എന്റെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട അധ്യാപകരെ, ഇങ്ങനെ ടൈപ്പ് ബിക്കാരിങ്ങനെ പറയാൻ വരും. ടൈപ്പ് സിക്കാരനും വല്ലാത്ത സന്തോഷമായിരിക്കും. കാറ്റേ കാറ്റേ നീ പൂക്കാമരത്തില് പാട്ടും മൂളി വന്നു. അതിന്റെ അർത്ഥം എന്താ? കാറ്റ് വന്ന് പാട്ടുമൂളിയപ്പോൾ പൂക്കില്ലെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ച ഒരു മരം അത് പൂത്തു തുടങ്ങി, പൂത്തുലഞ്ഞു. എന്റെ കൽബിലെ വെണ്ണിലാവു നീ നല്ല പാട്ടുകാരാ, തട്ടമിട്ടു ഞാൻ കാത്തു വെച്ചൊരൻ മുല്ലമുട്ടിലൂറും അത്തറൊന്നു വേണ്ടേ, അത്തറൊന്നു വേണ്ടേ എന്റെ പാട്ടുകാരാ. ടൈപ്പ് സി ആലോചിച്ച് പുതിയ കവിത ഉണ്ടാക്കും. നിന്റെ പുഞ്ചിരി പാലിനുള്ളിലെ പഞ്ചസാരയാവാം. വാട്ട് ഡസ് ഇറ്റ് മീൻ? ടൈപ്പ് സിക്ക് അന്നേരം കത്തുക. നിന്റെ പുഞ്ചിരി ഏറ്റവും ഹൃദ്യവും ആത്മാർത്ഥവുമാവുന്ന തരത്തിലുള്ള നല്ല പെരുമാറ്റം കൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ നിന്റെ സൗഹൃദത്തിന് ചന്തം ചാർത്താം. അതാണ് അതിന്റെ അർത്ഥം. അപ്പോഴാണ് ടൈപ്പേല് കത്തുക. അന്നേരം ബൾബ് കത്തുക. അങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടില്ലേ, ഞാൻ ഈ കൂട്ടുകൂടുന്ന ആൾക്കാർക്ക് എന്നെ കാണുമ്പോൾ ചിരിക്കാണ്ടായി പോകുന്നത് ഞാനൊരു ബഡുക്കൂസ് ആയതുകൊണ്ടല്ലേ. ഒന്ന് ഞാൻ അവരെ കൊണ്ട് എന്താ പറയുക സന്തോഷം തോന്നിക്കണ്ടേ. ഇവിടെയാണ് പ്രിയപ്പെട്ടവരെ ടീച്ചേഴ്സിന്റെ റോൾ. ഇവിടെയാണ് മൈക്കൽ ഫാരഡേയുടെ കഥ പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഇലക്ട്രിസിറ്റി കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചത് മൈക്കൽ ഫാരഡേ ആണെന്ന് പറയുന്നതിന് മുമ്പേ മൈക്കൽ ഫാരഡേ ഒരു 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 ദരിദ്രക്കാരനായിരുന്നു എന്നും മൈക്കൽ ഫാരഡേ റോഡ് വക്കിൽ ഒരു കൃത്യം ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത് കണ്ട ഒരാൾ അദ്ദേഹത്തെ കണ്ടെത്തുകയെന്നൊക്കെ തന്നെ കഥ പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഫിസിക്സിലെ ഇലക്ട്രിസിറ്റി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ചാപ്റ്റർ പഠിപ്പിച്ചാലോ യു വിൽ ബി ഡിഫറെന്റ്. ഇത് ഓൺലൈനിലും സാധ്യമാവും. നമുക്ക് അങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക് വരാം. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? വെറും ഒരു ബഡുക്കൂസ് നോട്ട് എഴുതിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ടീച്ചറായി പോവരുത്. ഞാൻ അങ്ങനെ തന്നെയാ ഉപയോഗിക്കുക. കാരണം നൗ യു ആർ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്. ഓക്കെ, നൗ കം ഓൺ. ഇതാണ് എം.എഡും ബി.എഡിലുള്ള ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ചില സാധനം. ഇത് കാട്ടിയിട്ടാണ് പലരും എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക, നമ്മളെ ട്രെയിൻ ചെയ്യുക. എന്തൊക്കെയായി കാര്യം? ബിഹേവിയറൽ സൈക്കോളജി, അതിലെന്താ ക്ലാസിക്കൽ കണ്ടീഷനിങ്, ഒപ്പറാൻഡ് കണ്ടീഷനിങ്, ഡെവലപ്മെന്റ് തിയറി, കോഗ്നിറ്റീവ് തിയറി, സോഷ്യൽ ലേണിംഗ് തിയറി. ഞാൻ ഇതിന്റെ തിയറി പാർട്ടിലേക്ക് ഞാൻ പോകുന്നില്ല. കാരണം മൈ ടോപ്പിക് ഓഫ് ടുഡേ ഈസ് നോട്ട് ദ തിയറി ആൻഡ് പ്രാക്ടീസ്. I have done I have been doing it some day before to some other college. I would be happy to do that. But this is the basic concept. As a teacher, you should know what is classical conditioning, how is it going to affect the student's behavior, your planning of the class, your feedback, how to interact with the student, everything. How to structure your class, everything is based on these theories. So when you ഹെന കുട്ടികളുടെ കൽബിനിൽ കടന്നു കയറാൻ കഴിയുന്ന നല്ല അധ്യാപകൻ നല്ല പറയേണ്ടത്. ഞാൻ പറയാ മുഴുവൻ കുട്ടികളെയും കൽബിലേക്ക് എടുക്കുന്ന അധ്യാപകനായി മാറണം. ഞാൻ മാറ്റുകയാണ്. ഹെനയുടെ ആ ഒരു നല്ല ഡയലോഗ് അത് മാറ്റുകയാണ്. അധ്യാപകനായിരിക്കണം മുഴുവൻ കുട്ടികളെയും കൽബിലേക്ക് എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ആളായിരിക്കണം അധ്യാപകൻ, അല്ലേ? ഖലീൽ ജിബ്രാൻ പറയുന്ന ഒരു വരിയുണ്ട്. എന്താ പറയുന്നത് അറിയാമോ ഖലീൽ ജിബ്രാൻ? When you are in love, don't say that God is in your heart. Say that you are in the heart of God. എഴുതി വെക്കണം കേട്ടോ ഇതല്ലോ. When you are in love, don't say that God is in your heart. Say that you are in the heart of God. Okay? So, these are the theories that are being taught in your classrooms by the teachers. And definitely you will make use of it in preparation of the lesson plan, in preparation of your interaction in the classroom. I gave you one question, ICQ. Now I'm going to give you another word in the chat box, that is CCQ. What is CCQ? Do you have some ideas? Please put down your ideas. CCQ. Don't worry, you have the freedom to make mistakes because you are trying to learn. CCQ. CCQ means, okay, I don't want to test you. CCQ means concept checking questions. Very good. Happy Vaisak. It is not creative checking, it is concept checking questions. Concept checking questions. So teachers must be very, very prompt and purposeful while asking questions in the class. If you ask proper questions, that's an art. That's the art of teaching. Put the right question to the student, then they will be very happy. Now, come on. Based on these things, my dear friends, we can divide or classify teachers into 4. Again, we are going to label the teachers. Everybody get ready. You are going to be labeled soon, not by me, but by you. Okay? What is this? X-axis is high creativity, Y-axis knowledge. Are you ready? If you are ready and if you want a break, you can take a break. And if you want to have a break now, because I think it's more than 1 hour. Do you need a break or shall I continue? Hello? Sir. Shall I continue or do you need a break?
Sir, continue.
Continue. I'm going to continue. Okay. See, there are some teachers in our classrooms or schools or in the university or as our fellow beings. They are low in creativity, low in knowledge. Because they are very lazy, they bumped into teaching. Because of the force from their parents or from their husbands, they became teachers. They are not interested in reading anything. They are not interested in updating anything. They are not interested in the students. Such teachers can be labeled as, what is the word are you going to give them? Huh? Any guess? Low creativity, low knowledge. Any guess? Bindu? By the way, Bindu is okay. Brilliant or bombing? Okay. This one, I'm asking about this, Bindu. Low creativity, low knowledge. What word would you use to describe such teachers? This is my question. Employee? That's a very creative answer. I appreciate that. Idle, okay, Amit, okay. Okay, I don't have time, so I don't want to steal away your time. Yeah, he is a failure. He is a failure. He's a cheater, yeah. Any word associated with failure, he's a failure as a teacher. Now you are going to put yourself in one of these quadrants. Hope that your teacher, I'm speaking to teachers who don't belong to this category. If there is anyone, change. This is the first day of your change. Now comes this high knowledge, rank holder, or maybe PhD holder, or maybe PSC rank holder, or maybe published 3 books, or maybe everything, but the creativity level is very low. Can you name this teacher? Knowledge level is very high. Maybe he's a rank holder from JNU. Shunyam, Hena. Okay, there are such teachers. I don't have time to steal away. Such teachers are known as academic. Very good. Very good. Bookworms. Okay, very good. Good word is like this. This is a dull teacher. Buji, a dull teacher. He comes and goes. Nobody pays attention. He pays attention to. Good for himself only. He is only preparing papers, presenting papers, getting money, and things like that. Such teachers are dull teachers. Another teachers, they are, they don't publish papers, they don't prepare textbooks or things like that. Their knowledge level is not that high, but their creativity, when they teach you, Udapatu, Veilmangi Vanyakadiruvangi, Vidayanganatile Kargal Chini, Iduvan Poya, Kidabu Vangi, Levidapoi, Nangeli, Ninuteni, Nangeli Mooper Kundatengum. കാരണം മൂപ്പർ അന്ന് പഠിച്ച അക്കവിത അതിനുശേഷം വേറെ ഒരു കവിതയും മൂപ്പർ വായിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവില്ല, പക്ഷെ അക്കവിത മനോഹരമായിട്ട് മൂപ്പർ പഠിപ്പിക്കും. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ചില ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. അവരാരാണ്? അങ്ങനെ ചില മാത്സ് പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട്, അങ്ങനെ ഫിസിക്സ് പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട്, അങ്ങനെ ബികോം പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ടീച്ചേഴ്സിനെ കൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് പറയാം they are very very popular. ഒപ്പിക്കൽ എക്സ്പേർട്ട് രാഹുൽ, അവർ പോപ്പുലർ ആയിരിക്കും, സ്കൂളിൽ കോളേജിലൊക്കെ പോപ്പുലർ ആയിരിക്കും. അവരാണ് അധ്യാപകർ എന്ന് പറയും. പോപ്പുലർ ആണ് അവര് ഒന്നും പഠിക്കുന്നില്ല, കൂടുതലൊന്നും വായിക്കുന്നില്ല, പക്ഷെ അവര് അങ്ങനെ. എന്നാൽ നിങ്ങൾ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചു നോക്കൂ, അറിവും നന്നായിട്ടുണ്ട്, ദൈനംദിനം വായിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യും. വായിച്ചത് അതിന്റെ മനോഹാരിതയിൽ കുട്ടികളുടെ ഹൃദയത്തിൽ തൊടുന്ന രീതിയിൽ അവതരിപ്പിക്കുകയും കുട്ടികളുടെ വൈകാരികവും ബൗദ്ധികവും സർഗാത്മകവുമായ കാര്യങ്ങൾക്കൊക്കെ തന്നെ വളമായി മാറുന്നൊരു അധ്യാപകൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അധ്യാപിക. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള അധ്യാപികയാവാനായിരിക്കും നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ താല്പര്യപ്പെടുന്നുണ്ടാവുക. നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ മിക്കവാറും അവിടെ ആയിരിക്കും എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. ഇപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ ഏതായാലും ഈ മൂന്നിലും അല്ലാലോ ആണ് സർ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മാറാൻ ശ്രമിക്കണം എന്നാ ഞാൻ പറയുക. ഓക്കെ ബിന്ദു, ഐ അപ്രീഷിയേറ്റ് ദാറ്റ്, ബട്ട് അറ്റ് ദ സെയിം ടൈം okay, who is that? What is the name? The name to be given, it starts with S and ends with R. Star, of course, that's it. Pleasant Priya Sara Kurian, star. He is the star. ശുഭതാരകങ്ങളുണ്ട് കൂരിരുട്ടിലുണ്ട് ദ്വീപുകൾ സിന്ധുവിൽ. എഴുതി വെക്കണേ കവിതയൊക്കെ കുമാരനാശാന്റെ വരിയാണ്. ശുഭതാരകം, ഒരു നക്ഷത്ര സാന്നിധ്യം പോലെ, താര സാന്നിധ്യം പോലെ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ക്ലാസ് കേൾക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി മാത്രം. കൽപ്പറ്റ നാരായണ മാഷ് ബാലമാഷെ കുറിച്ച് പറയുന്നത്, ഞങ്ങളൊക്കെ സ്റ്റാഫ് റൂമിൽ ഇരുന്നാലും ബാലമാഷ് അവിടെ ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ കുട്ടികള് ഈ ഹാഫ് ഡോറിന്റെ അടുത്ത് വന്നിട്ട് പറയൂല അവിടെ ആരും ഇല്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു പോവും അത്രേ. കാരണം എന്താ, ഇത്രയും അധ്യാപകന്മാർ സ്റ്റാഫ് റൂമിൽ ഇരുന്ന് വർത്താനം പറയുമ്പോഴും കോളേജിലെ കുട്ടികൾ വന്നിട്ട് ഹാഫ് ഡോറിന്റെ അടുത്ത് വന്നിട്ട് ഒന്ന് നോക്കും, പാത്ത് നോക്കും അത്രേ. ബാലമാഷെ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ല, അവര് പറയൂല അവിടെ ആരും ഇല്ല എന്ന്. ഈ ആരും എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ആരാണ്? നക്ഷത്ര സാന്നിധ്യം പോലെ നമ്മെ സ്വാധീനിക്കുന്ന അധ്യാപകനാണ്. പ്രിയപ്പെട്ടവരെ, യു ഷുഡ് ബി എ ടീച്ചർ ലൈക്ക് ദാറ്റ്. ഇത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കഴിയണമെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് വേണം? നോളജ് ലെവലും ഹൈ ആയിരിക്കണം, ക്രിയേറ്റിവിറ്റിയും ഹൈ ആയിരിക്കണം. എങ്ങനെയാ ക്രിയേറ്റിവിറ്റി ഹൈ ആക്കുക? നിങ്ങൾ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ഓരോ വിഷയം കുറെ കാലമായില്ലേ സൈക്കോളജിയും സോഷ്യോളജിയും മലയാളവും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഫിലോസഫി ഒക്കെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്. നിങ്ങൾ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന സ്റ്റൈൽ അല്ലാതെയും പഠിപ്പിക്കാം എന്നറിയണമെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? ഒന്ന് കണ്ണ് തുറന്ന് ചുറ്റിലും നോക്കണം. അതിന് പറയുന്ന പേരാണ് 360 ഡിഗ്രി വ്യൂ. എഴുതി വെക്കണേ ഇതൊക്കെ. 360 ഡിഗ്രി വ്യൂ. നിങ്ങൾ വെറും ഏത് വ്യൂവിൽ നോക്കിയാൽ പോരാ, ടണൽ വിഷനിൽ പോരാ. 360 വ്യൂവിൽ നോക്കുമ്പോഴാണ് നമ്മുടെ ചുറ്റിലും പല ആൾക്കാർ ഇതേ വിഷയം പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. യേൽ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിൽ, കൊളറാഡോ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിൽ, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ സ്റ്റാൻഫോർഡ് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിൽ, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ MIT, IIT ഒക്കെ ഈ വിഷയം പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്. എങ്ങനെയാണ് അവരത് അവതരിപ്പിക്കുന്നതെന്ന് നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മുടെ നോളജ് ലെവല് ഇൻക്രീസ് ചെയ്യും. അങ്ങനെയുള്ളൊരു അധ്യാപകന്റെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അധ്യാപകയുടെ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഇരുന്നാൽ മാത്രം മതി. ആയുഷ്കാലം മുഴുവനും വസന്തം ഉണ്ടാവാൻ അത് മതി. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള അധ്യാപകരെ കുറിച്ചായിരിക്കണം ബാലേന്ദ്രൻ ചുള്ളിക്കാട് സന്ദർശനത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞ വരി. അധിക നേരമായി എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞ അങ്ങനെ അദ്ദേഹം ഒരു കാമുകന്റെ വർത്താനം പറയുമ്പോൾ അങ്ങോട്ട് മാറ്റി വെച്ചിട്ട് നമ്മളതിലെ ആ കവിതയും എടുക്കുക. അയാളുടെ കോണ്ടക്സ്റ്റ് മാറ്റി നമ്മൾ അതിന്റെ കവിതയുടെ കോണ്ടക്സ്റ്റ്, പെരണ്യാലിറ്റി ഓഫ് ദ പോയട്രി എടുക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ, ചില നിമിഷത്തിലേകാകിയാം പ്രാണൻ അലയുമാർത്തനായി ഭൂതായനങ്ങളിൽ ഇരുളിലപ്പോഴുദിക്കുന്നു നിൻമുഖം കരുണമാം ജനനാന്തര സാന്ത്വനം. ഇരുളിൽ അപ്പോൾ ഉദിക്കുന്ന കാരുണ്യത്തിന്റെ മുഖമായിട്ട് അധ്യാപകന്റെ മുഖം മാറുന്നുവെങ്കിൽ നീ ജീവിക്കണം, നീ ഇനിയും പലതും സമൂഹത്തിൽ ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരാളായിട്ട് നിങ്ങളുടെ അധ്യാപകനെ ഓർത്തെടുക്കാൻ അറിവിന്റെ മേഖലയിൽ, എഴുത്തിന്റെ മേഖലയിൽ, പ്രഭാഷണത്തിന്റെ മേഖലയിൽ, പബ്ലിക്കേഷന്റെ മേഖലയിൽ, സാമൂഹ്യ സേവനത്തിന്റെ മേഖലയിൽ, മനുഷ്യ സ്നേഹത്തിന്റെ മേഖലയിൽ, മതേതരത്വത്തിന്റെ മേഖലയിൽ, അതും വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട പുതിയ കാലത്ത് ജാതീയവും സങ്കുചിതവുമായ രീതിയിൽ കുട്ടികളെയും നാട്ടുകാരെയും പിന്നെ വിഭാഗങ്ങളെ അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും അകറ്റുന്ന രാഷ്ട്രീയ കോമരങ്ങൾ വാഴുന്ന ഒരു നാട്ടിൽ എന്റെ ആ അധ്യാപകൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നുവെങ്കിൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന തണ്ടലാട്ട് ഗോവിന്ദൻ മാഷ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ അദ്ദേഹം ഓടി വന്നേനെ. അദ്ദേഹം പറഞ്ഞേനെ, ജാതി പറയില്ല, മതം പറയില്ല. ശ്രീനാരായണ ഗുരുവിനെ കുറിച്ച് ഓർക്കും. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഗുരുക്കന്മാർ സ്റ്റാറാണ്, അവർ നക്ഷത്രങ്ങളാണ്, ഇരുട്ടിലെടുത്ത് നക്ഷത്രങ്ങളായി തെളിയുന്നവരാണ്. എന്റെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട അധ്യാപകന്മാരെ, കേരളവും ഇന്ത്യയും ലോകവും ആവശ്യപ്പെടുന്നത് നീതിയുടെ പക്ഷത്ത്, സത്യത്തിന്റെ പക്ഷത്ത്, സമത്വത്തിന്റെ പക്ഷത്ത്, സാഹോദര്യത്തിന്റെ പക്ഷത്ത്, കാരുണ്യത്തിന്റെ പക്ഷത്ത് നിൽക്കുന്നവരാണ്. സോഷ്യൽ മീഡിയയുടെ വൃത്തികെട്ട ഡയലോഗുകൾ എഴുതി അയക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികൾ നമ്മുടെ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഉണ്ടാവാൻ പാടില്ല. കുട്ടികൾക്ക് പുതിയ കാലത്തിന്റെ ഓൺലൈൻ ടീച്ചിങ്ങിൽ ഓൺലൈൻ എറ്റിക്കറ്റ് കൂടി പഠിപ്പിക്കാനുള്ള ബാധ്യത നമുക്കുണ്ട് എന്ന് ആനുഷംഗികമായി ഉണർത്തുകയാണ്. ഓക്കെ, കമോൺ. ഇനി ഇതാണ് വീണ്ടും നമ്മൾ തിയറിയിലേക്ക് വരികയാണ്. എന്തൊക്കെയാ തിയറി? ഓൺലൈനിലും ഓഫ്ലൈനിലും വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ടതാണ്. ബിഹേവിയറിസം, ലേണർ ഈസ് പാസീവ്. കാരണം ടീച്ചറാണ് മോർ ഓറിയന്റഡ്. ലേൺസ് ബൈ എക്സ്റ്റേണൽ പ്രോസസ്, പോസിറ്റീവ് റീഇൻഫോഴ്സ്മെന്റ്, മെത്തഡ്, ഡ്രില്ല് ചെയ്യുക, റോട്ട് ലേണിംഗ്, കാണാപ്പാടം പഠിക്കുന്നതൊക്കെ ബിഹേവിയറിസത്തിന്റെ ഭാഗമാണ്. ചിലത് കാണാപ്പാടം തന്നെ പഠിക്കേണ്ടി വരും. മെത്തഡ്സ്, കോഗ്നിറ്റീവ്സ് എന്താണ്? ലെക്ചർ, വിഷ്വൽ ടൂൾസ്, ഇതൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ ഓഫ്ലൈനിലും ഓൺലൈനിലും ഉപയോഗിക്കേണ്ടതാണ്. ഒന്ന് കാണുന്നത് നല്ലതാണ് എല്ലാവരും. പക്ഷേ ഇത് രണ്ടും ടീച്ചർ ഫോക്കസ്ഡ് ആണ്. എന്നാൽ ഇത് രണ്ടോ കൺസ്ട്രക്റ്റിവിസം, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഈ കണക്ടിവിസം എന്ന് പറയുന്ന സാധനം എന്താണ്? കൊളാബറേറ്റീവ് ലേണിംഗ്, ഇതൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെയും നടത്താൻ പറ്റും, ഓഫ്ലൈനിൽ നടത്താൻ പറ്റും, ഓൺലൈനിൽ നടത്താൻ പറ്റും. ക്ലാസ്സിനെ ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, 1-to-1 ടോക്ക് നടത്താൻ പറ്റും. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആർക്കെങ്കിലും എന്നോട് സ്വകാര്യമായിട്ട് സംസാരിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ആ ചാറ്റ് ബോക്സിൽ പ്രൈവറ്റ്ലി അടിച്ചു കൊടുത്താൽ എന്നോട് മാത്രം സംസാരിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. അപ്പൊ അങ്ങനെ കുറെ സാധ്യതയുണ്ട്. അത് നേരെ നെഗറ്റീവായിട്ട് ഉപയോഗിക്കേണ്ട. ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഇരിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടീനോട്, ഞാനൊക്കെ ആണെങ്കിൽ വിക്രസ് ഉപയോഗിക്കുക ആദ്യം അവിടെയായിരിക്കും, ബിന്ദുവിനോടോ അല്ലെ രശ്മിനോടോ ഞാൻ ഡയലോഗ് വെക്കുക. കാരണം എന്താ? പ്രസന്ന നമ്മുടെ മറക്കാനാവില്ല ഞങ്ങളുടെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട സുഹൃത്തിനെ. Prasanna, is she present in here? I don't know. Okay, പ്രിയപ്പെട്ടവരെ, ഈ തിയറി പഠിക്കുമ്പോഴാണ് ഇതിന്റെ സയൻസ് ഓഫ് ടീച്ചിങ് ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടാകുമ്പോൾ ആർട്ട് ഓഫ് ടീച്ചിങ്. ഇനി നമുക്ക് കുറച്ചുകൂടി ഒരു ചെറിയ ചിന്തയിലേക്ക് പോയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്യാൻ തോന്നുന്നു, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ കൂടുതൽ പറയും. എനിക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ സമയത്തിനും താല്പര്യത്തിനും അനുസരിച്ച് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യാം. കാരണം അങ്ങനെ ഒരു എന്താ പറയുക, വളരെ ഫോർമലായ ക്ലാസ് അല്ല. കാരണം ഇത് രശ്മി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന എൻ്റെ സുഹൃത്താണ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ക്ഷണിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളത്. അങ്ങനെ എന്താ പറയുക, ഒരു മോർബിഡ് സംയമനം പാലിച്ചുകൊണ്ടല്ല ഞാൻ നീങ്ങുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് എവിടെയും നിർത്താൻ പറ്റുന്ന രീതിയിൽ തന്നെയാണ് ഞാൻ ചോക്ക് ഔട്ട് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. യെസ്, താങ്ക് യു. നോളജ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എല്ലായിടത്തും കിട്ടും, വിരൽത്തുമ്പിൽ നമുക്ക് അറിവാണ്. പക്ഷേ ആ നോളജിനെ നമ്മൾ ചേർത്ത് വായിക്കുമ്പോഴാണ് എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആയിട്ട് മാറും. നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, കൺസ്ട്രക്റ്റിവിസം പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ കൺസ്ട്രക്റ്റിവിസം കുട്ടികളെ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഫോർമേഷൻ ആണെന്ന് നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലായിട്ടില്ലായിരുന്നു. നമ്മൾ ഗാഗ്നെ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, പിയാഷെ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ അത് കുട്ടി ഈ ലെസൺ പ്ലാൻ സ്ട്രക്ചർ ചെയ്യേണ്ടതും ഗ്രേഡ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടതുമായിരുന്നത് നമുക്ക് അറിഞ്ഞുകൂടായിരുന്നു. ഇങ്ങനെ വരുമ്പോൾ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആണ്. പക്ഷെ അത് ഇങ്ങനെ ചേർത്ത് പറയുമ്പോഴാണ്, അതേ ചിഹ്നങ്ങളിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ചിത്രം കാണാൻ കഴിയുമ്പോഴാണ് സയൻസ് ഓഫ് ടീച്ചിങ് വിൽ ബി ആർട്ട് ഓഫ് ടീച്ചിങ്. And there will be fun and information. I would say transformation and information. In an art of in a class where art and science of teaching go hand in hand, there is transformation. This transformation should take place in our classroom. ഇനി ആ ഒരു ചോദ്യം ചോദിക്കാൻ പോവാണ്. വളരെ പെട്ടെന്ന് മാത്തമാറ്റിക്സ് ഇതൊക്കെ നടക്കുമോ സർ? ചോദ്യം ഉണ്ടാവും. രശ്മി മാത്തമാറ്റിക്സുകാരിയാണ്, അതുകൊണ്ട് ഡോക്ടർ രശ്മി. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഒരു ചോദ്യത. 3 different ways to say the same thing. നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ കമ്പാരിസൺ പഠിച്ചല്ലേ? ഒന്ന് പറയെല്ലാവരും. എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് മാത്സിലെ ഒരു തിയറമാണ് ഞാൻ പറയാൻ പോകുന്നത്. 3 different ways to say something. 1 to every 2 is a ratio. Example. 1 out of 3 is a proportion. What is it? 1 out of every 3 fan is an Arsenal fan. 1/3 is a fraction. What is it? It's a fraction. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്കറിയാം വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ ഡിഫറൻസ് എന്ന് പറയാം. ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ ഡിഫറൻസിന്റെ ചോദ്യം ചോദിച്ചാൽ തുടങ്ങിയത്. ഇവിടെ ഡിഫറൻസിന്റെ ചോദ്യം ചോദിക്കും മാത്തമാറ്റിക്സിൽ നമുക്ക് ഇത് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് വരാൻ പറ്റും. അങ്ങനെ വരികയാണെങ്കിൽ അതിന് പറയുന്ന പേരാണ് 3 different ways of telling about. This is known as ratio, which compares part by part. Part with part is known as ratio. That combines proportion, that compare part with a whole, that is proportion. Fractions that compare part with the whole is whole using shorthand such as 1/3 is fraction. നോക്കൂ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ടവരെ, now comes the. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എപ്പോഴും ശ്രദ്ധിക്കേണ്ട കാര്യം എന്താ? ഓൺലൈൻ ടീച്ചിങ്ങിലാവട്ടെ ഓഫ്ലൈൻ ടീച്ചിങ്ങിലാവട്ടെ കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് പ്രസന്റേഷൻ നടത്തണം, പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യണം, പ്രസന്റേഷൻ നടത്തണം. പിന്നെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? അസസ്മെന്റ് നടത്തണം. കുട്ടികൾ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ എന്ന് നോക്കണം. ഇനി നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും ചാറ്റ് ബോക്സ് ഓൺ ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചോളൂ. ഇതിൽ ഉത്തരം പറയാൻ പോകണം ഓരോരുത്തരും. അത് ഫ്രാക്ഷൻ ആണെങ്കിൽ F എന്ന് എഴുതുക, പ്രൊപ്പോർഷൻ ആണെങ്കിൽ P എന്ന് എഴുതുക, റേഷ്യോ ആണെങ്കിൽ R എന്ന് എഴുതുക. റെഡി? ആർ യു റെഡി ഗൈസ്? യെസ് ഓർ നോ? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, start. Question comes. Ready? What is it? What is it? What is the answer? 2 out of 5. What is it, a fraction or proportion or ratio? Put a R, F or P. Quickly. No, don't think about the mistakes. I'm just giving you a chance to interact. Okay, that's it. Different answers from different postgraduates and graduates. Okay, that's the answer. It's a proportion. Next question comes. What is it? Put in the answer. Okay. Okay, this is how you can deal with. Okay, that's it. This is a ratio. Next question comes. What is it? What is it? 10 to every 4. What is it? This is a fraction or okay, what is it? It's a ratio. Next question comes. This is a 4:1. Sorry, 4:10. This is a ratio or fraction. Ratio. Okay, good. Next comes. Okay, this is how you can design your online teaching, my dear friends. Okay. Okay, just forget about your answers and things like that, because since you are all very busy and you are doing it as a part of the fun, this is how you can definitely present a topic, teach it, then assess it. But what you need, you have to have some preparation. Okay, okay, that's it. So when you prepare the learning materials online, please take care. If you are teaching in a lower level class, upper level class, or high school class, or higher secondary school level class, please, you have to plan accordingly, according to the Piaget's theory. Okay, now, when you have somebody in your class, class will get bored. You have to ask them to sing a song. Okay, you have to ask them to draw a picture. You have to ask them to tell a joke. You have to ask them to give a summary in the class. Okay, now I am going to ask Sarida KG to sing a song. Sarida, I think you are a good singer. Okay, the host, please unmute Sarida so that we can listen to a song. Or if there is anybody, please unmute her and she can sing a 2-line of a song. Anju? Okay, who is going to sing? Or at least write down the song that comes into your mind in the chat box because we don't have time. Anju and Ajan, can you sing a song? Unmute Anju. Okay, host, please unmute Anju. She may sing a song.
Sarjan?
Please.
Mathurikum Mohammed.
Wow, wow.
Malarmanchal Kunduaru.
Wonderful. Very good. എല്ലാരും കൈയടിച്ച് പാടിക്കൊള്ളണം കേട്ടോ. വീട്ടിലിരുന്ന് പാടിയാൽ മതി. ഓരോരുത്തരും ആലപ്പുഴയിലും കോഴിക്കോടും പിന്നെ കണ്ണൂരും തലശ്ശേരിയൊക്കെയുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ കൈയടിച്ച് പാടിക്കോളൂ. ഈ പാട്ടിന്റെ വരി എന്താണ്?
മധുരിക്കും ഓർമ്മകളെ മഞ്ചൽ കൊണ്ടുവരൂ, കൊണ്ടുപോകൂ ഞങ്ങളെയാ മാഞ്ചുവട്ടിൽ.
Good selection. Thank you very much, Arjun. Thank you very much. Now it's enough. Thank you. Thank you. You made it today. ഈ പാട്ടിന് കേൾക്കുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരുപാട് പ്രാവശ്യം ഈ പാട്ട് കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും പണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ ഈ പാട്ട് ഇനി കേൾക്കുമ്പോൾ ഓൺലൈൻ ടീച്ചിങ് ഓർമ്മ വരിക. കൊണ്ടുപോകൂ ഞങ്ങളെ ആ ഓൺലൈൻ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ എന്ന് ആയി തീരട്ടെ എന്ന് ഞാൻ ആശിക്കുകയാണ്. So understand, my dear students, please, my dear friends, my dear colleagues, in your class there are smart people, people smart, body smart, music smart, picture smart, self smart, nature smart. And if possible, can everybody turn on your video camera and just show any object that you like the most, please. Turn the video camera to any object that you like the most today. Please, everybody turn off your video camera and show me the thing. For example, in my case, I may say, this is it. This is perfume. Okay, can you show me anything that you like the most? Please, I am watching you. Okay, Sheena George, you are the person you like the most. Huh? Very good. Happy Malavi, very good. What is it? Okay, Hamid. Okay, Hamid shows the computer. Very good. That's a good computer. How much is it? Okay, energetic solo. Okay, Happy Fatima. Everybody is showing and I'm watching. Very good. Okay, Sabita is not showing. Okay, very good. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, Sheena George. Okay, I'm just watching. Can you show any beautiful object that you like the most today, right now? Okay, very good. Okay, that's it. Now, my dear friends, this is an example. In one of the classes, I asked every student to go to the garden and just to show the photo of a flower, a picture of the flower. And immediately my screen became a garden with spring. As a teacher, you have many options, my dear friends. That's it. So, as a teacher, please take care of this physiological need. If you want to have a break, go and take a break. Please feel safe. And I love you, as I told you. And you are very important to me. And I'm self-actualized as a teacher. And of course, now this is the thing. In the same way, my dear friend, in the digital world, we have different hierarchy of needs. Hardware we need for online teaching, software we need, and digital citizenship. And we need friends and other people. We need everybody, each other. And that's it. Intrinsic motivation. Sometimes you have to give a gift. Dr. Rashmi is going to give a gift to Anju Rajan also. Okay, I'm going to take you to the other thing. You remember Bloom's taxonomy when you prepare the questions, and of course, all these things when you are preparing online class. And of course, I'm going to give you another exercise, please. This is an exercise. I have 2 minutes for you. Write down a sentence which contains these 3 words: today, yesterday, tomorrow. Write down a sentence, please. Who is the first writer? I'm waiting. The creative, most creative, original, flexible, fluent writer. You should write a sentence wherein you have to have. Bintu, are you writing? You have to use optimistic Jaijan. Oh, you are writing. Very good. Today, yesterday, tomorrow. Your sentence should contain these 3 words. Peaceful Anita, I can see you. You are writing. You have 2 minutes. Don't worry. Today happy. Come on. Yesterday I'm happy. Today I'm happy. And yesterday and tomorrow I'm happy. Okay. Very good. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Hamid, my friend, a true and a genuine idea person remain the mind to everybody today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Oh, very good, Jaidan. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I'm waiting for your answers. Okay, you have 1 more minute. I'm happy because yesterday was, okay, very good. Yesterday I'm very happy. Paul, today I'm very creative, and tomorrow you'll be happy. Very good, Shinti, very good, wonderful, wonderful sentences. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, okay. Today just passed it away. Very good, very good. Okay, now we don't have time. When I asked the same question to one of my students, they responded like this. Pranayikiyayirunnu njan innalagalilum innum naaleyum na. He said, I am in love. I was in love yesterday. I am in love today and will be in love tomorrow. എന്നാ മൂപ്പര് എഴുതി. ആള് ജഗലായിരുന്നു. എന്നാൽ ഇത് വെച്ചിട്ടൊരു കൊട്ടേഷൻ ഉണ്ട് ജീവിതത്തിൽ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസമായിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട്. മറന്നു പോകരുത്. എല്ലാവരും നോട്ട് ചെയ്യേണ്ട പോയിന്റ് ആണ്. ഇതാണ് ആ സാധനം. എന്താണത്? ഓ സോറി, ഇതാണ് ആ സാധനം. ഒന്ന് എഴുതിയൊക്കെ എല്ലാവരും. എന്താണത്? ഈ സെന്റൻസ് എല്ലാവരും എഴുതിയേക്കണം. If we teach today as we taught yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow. Optimistic Jajan, do you agree with that? It's by John Dewey. Yeah. Okay, my dear friends, we are going to have a wind up, and so be a creative teacher, and I appreciate that. Okay. So this is the point. If you want to be a creative, highly skilled, talented teacher, write down another word, S-H-A-P-E. Please write down this word, S-H-A-P-E. S-H-A-P-E. What is it? S-H-A-P-E means 1. Tell a story. Story, S-T-O-R-Y. Be a teacher with stories. H, use humor. Humor in your classroom. A, give activities. P, have a nice presentation. E, give examples. So shape your students and shape your online teaching learning process. Okay, my dear friends? Okay, this is it. We have everything, but if the teacher's mindset is not good, okay, even when you are sharing, you have to follow these things. This is a science of teaching. Introduction, concept, demonstration, and things like that. And if you want to show a link, ask them like this. Introduce to some concept and new phenomena, then ask them some questions like this. Share a link of a video and ask them a few questions. Let them watch it and respond to you. Okay, that we done. Preparation is very important. A PowerPoint presentation and videos or questions, many things, integration discussion. Please. Okay, my dear friends, now I'm coming to the close of my presentation. Thereafter, I'd be happy to answer your questions. And for the online thing, you have plenty of things. This is the word. These days, this is the word. What is the word? Blended learning. Even after Corona, we will have to depend upon blended learning. What is blended learning? This is blended learning. Okay. So advantages, when the student learn, they learn online at their home. This is very important. And even after the Corona pandemic, we are going to have these in our classrooms and universities. So this is very important. Train yourself and train your students. So this is known as flipped learning. Okay. That is known as flipped learning. When you flip, these are the things you have to use in the flipped learning. Okay, have a look at it. And of course, I'm going to show you some links which will be very helpful for you. And watch it and sign up for many of these links that will help you to be better presenters, better online content makers. Okay, I'm going to show you some tools for flipped learning. YouTube, okay, Twitter sites. Okay, this is blended learning. This is Apitic. Please make a note of it. I'm going to be very fast. Apitic, learning in hand. This is very good. Mobile technology. Okay, Evernote. Send to Dropbox. Poll Everywhere. Blurb Mobile. YouTube Teachers. Please watch it, YouTube Teachers. That will enable you to be wonderful presenters and a wonderful teacher. Video Editor. International Children's Library. Pixel Photo Editor. EdTech Teacher. Academic Skill Builders. Study Buddy Campus. Android 4. And all these things. Now this question. Who is a difference-making teacher? Can you give me some examples about that? Okay. Who is a difference-making teacher? Come on. Often complaining or depressing? Who is it? Who is a a person who can inspire, of course. A person who can inspire, who can grow every day. Any other answers, please? Please, any answers? One who makes a difference. Of course, that's it. Jaijan. Okay, a difference-making teacher focuses on 4 aspects of life. What is it? The first aspect is health. Health of the student is very important. The second is heart. Focus on the heart of the students. Third is head of the students. And the last one is legacy. A student must be inspired to do some activity for others as well. So not me, but you, so that he'll be remembered even after his death. That is the legacy. My dear friends and teachers, be a teacher who leaves some legacy. By what? By what? By what? By self-improvement every day. By self-improvement every day. You should be the sculptor and the sculpture. Now you feel like becoming a great teacher and you have many stress, but look at the carbon. A diamond is just a piece of charcoal that handles the stress exceptionally well. Now we are in a stress period. If we deal with it in an exceptionally well manner, we'll become diamonds. No excuse. Hey, my dear friends, what do you want to be remembered for? Okay, you have some answers. Yes, You'll be remembered like this. My students are known as my precious gems. I have selected some of the students whom I taught in India, and I have made a group. The group is called My Precious Gems. There are drivers, there are businessmen, there are cleaners, there are scientists, there are many people, doctors and engineers. Everybody is there in the group. So they used to write like this. You'll be remembered for this. Okay. You can be. These are all some of the testimonials that I get from my students. So you also will get many. Many of you might have got more than what I got. Okay. You will be loved, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, or sex, or region. Region in the sense that, okay, internationally you will be loved. Okay. We love you, Dr. Ismail. More than that, I love you all. Thank you very much. And if you have anything to ask me, I have some 5 minutes to 10 minutes. And this is the thing. Focus everything towards our students. More than the classroom, more than the internet, more than online teaching. My dear friends, our students are more important. So we have to have a heart which engulfs all the hearts you meet with. Okay, that's it. I love all of you. Once again, please place yourself in which column? Yeah, write down. Which column are you going to place yourself? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Which column are you going to place yourself? Yep. Star. I want you to be stars. Absolutely right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Everybody become a star because the world is getting darker and darker each day. World is getting darker and darker each day. You know, you read newspapers, you watch news. My dear teachers, you are the stars to guide those who are blinded or blind. Please, thank you very much. This is my address. You can contact me. I am your teacher. From any part of the world, you can contact me. This is my WhatsApp number. And definitely, who has very good. You can write to me. You can speak to me. You can write poetry. You can send me your cartoons. You can send me your feedback on over the WhatsApp. Everything I'll preserve. I'll keep, and in my solitude, I will definitely go through it. So it was a wonderful session. Thank you very much. And everybody, please feel feel happy, feel inspired. And if you have any question, this is the time for you. Now you can turn on the mic, Rashmi, and if they have any questions or comments, I would be happy to listen to them. And or else we'll call it a day. Love you all very much. Thank you. My mail address is for1smile. When you find there is no smile, just remember 41 smile. No, it's not my age. for1smile@gmail.com. You will get a lot of smile from my side. My name is Ismail. Thank you. Yes.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Question, you can ask me.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Everybody says that online learning and teaching is a substitute, not a substitute for offline teaching.
Yeah.
But I surely feel that as I experienced today's class, it is definitely a substitute for the offline class.
Yeah, because human beings are, the capacity of human beings are unlimited. The question is, are you ready to unleash the giant within you? If you are ready to unleash the giant within you, you are going to make wonders. You can. Okay?
Definitely.
Offline teaching is also a part of it. And our Gurukula Vidyabhyasa and all those stuff, we have to have it. You know that? You have to have it.
Okay, sir.
And okay, that's it. If you have any other question, please come on. I'll be happy to.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, please.
So first of all, I would like to appreciate greatly for the wonderful class. Okay, definitely you are inspired.
Thank you.
all the participants. It was so interesting, very engaging, good. And you are also aware about maybe the circumstances in our state.
Yeah.
So would you please just briefly compare maybe the difference in on online teaching in
Saudi Arabia? What do you mean? What do you want me to? What do you want me to do? Please, come on. The question is not clear, please. Hello, the question is not clear. Please put it again. No, you were broken in between. You were broken in between. Can you put it again?
Can you hear me? Maybe some trouble with my audio.
Yeah, please.
Am I audible now?
Yeah. Again, yes. Now you are audible. Please.
Would you please tell us what things we can adopt from maybe the circumstances, including maybe the infrastructure? Maybe we have some shortcomings and limitations in our state, maybe with regard to online teaching, maybe with regard to the net connectivity, maybe the devices available for our students, maybe at higher education as well as in school education. So can you just suggest a few things that we can adopt in our state, maybe that you are familiar?
Yeah, in Kerala, we have wonderful. We have to appreciate the role of the government, role of the teachers, and role of the parents. We are all highly educated.
Yeah.
But instead of, the media focusing on these nasty guys and ugly people, why don't they focus on, improving the educational system of Kerala in this pandemic-stricken community? First of all, we have to educate the journalists. They are journalists. First thing, because in order to sensitize people about the changes, what are they doing right now? They are focusing on unwanted bloody things. I'm really, getting frustrated over the things, the current things, discussions going on in the media. Instead of that, why don't these, the mainstream media at least spend 2 hours, telecasting some of the wonderful classes, wonderful seminars and symposiums by the eminent personalities? So people should ban those so-called media who are playing a very negative role in the education of Kerala. That's number one. Yeah. Number two, please, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, and politics, please work for the humanity as a whole. Number three, consider everybody as human beings. Number four, help each other. If you don't have a mobile phone, if the neighborhood, in the neighborhood there is no television, arrange. Number five, promote teachers only based on meritorious promotion, not by age. You have to have PDF. PDF means, PDU, professional development unit in your schools. And every schools, there must be professional development system. A teacher, if she wants to get a hike in her salary, she should have done some social service. She should have presented some papers, or she should have, have something to her credit. And it must be a part of what you call in a promotion system, meritorious recognition. And moreover, the syllabus making people, they should read a lot. They are still in 20th century. I'm sorry to say that. They are still in the 20th century. They are all, I would say, I don't want to generalize things, but there are exceptional cases like intelligent people. But the Minister of Education and the Ministry of Education should focus on the innovation. Creativity must be given top priority. And international exchange program must be given top priority. That's all. Even though I'm giving you a lecture, don't think that I'm a kingmaker.
Yeah.
But I have my view. Same way you have to have your view. You can change your home. You can change your school. You can change your class, or at least you can change yourself.
Okay, well said, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, sir.
Thank you. Next question. Now time is exceeded, and if you want to stay, I'm ready to stay because I have nothing to do. But for you, you have many other things to do. I know. So Rashmi, please intervene, and you call it a day, or you can send. I think you have my WhatsApp number, and somebody has asked me about the PPT. I'm sorry to say that I don't share it usually. because these are things that teachers should work hard and make it by yourself. Instead of getting ready-made cakes, it's better that you prepare your own slides and your own materials. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Any
Okay.
more questions
Any more questions?
from any audience? No, right? Okay.
Please push my
So that was just out of the world. Okay. Really motivating, inspiring, enlightening, and more than that. I can't explain in words actually.
Yeah.
So now moving on, I'd like to invite Fatima, a student representative, KUCT Kunam, to conclude the session.
Please.
Hello.
I would love everyone to open your video if possible, so that I can have a look at you, because I can just remember some of the faces.
A very warm good morning to one and all.
Okay, can you please smile? Just a moment. Okay. Can everybody? Proceed.
A very warm good morning to one and all. So it's the conclusion of international webinar of webinar series Technophile, which is organized by KUCT Kunam. Now, I would like to thank our eminent academician, Dr. Ismail Maritheri, Faculty of English.
Okay, good. Okay, come on. Go ahead.
Faculty of English, King Abdulaziz University, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, for his erudite lecture on the topic Art and Science of Online Teaching. As we all know, we are encountering a pandemic which is affecting every realm of the society. Education too faces this crisis. But online teaching and learning are the savior in this testing time. There is both an art and science dimension to effective online teaching. Here, our respected sir, through his enlightened session, tried to elucidate the need of the hour. It was an informative, interactive, inspiring, and also thought-provoking session. So, let me extend my wholehearted gratitude from us to you, sir, for sparing your time with us and for such a fruitful and engaging session. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, that's a good thanks. I appreciate that. Is there any creative one who wants to give me a thanks? Okay, give me a give him or her 2 minutes. Okay, Rashmi.
Yes.
That's a formal thanks session is over. And if anybody wants to give me thanks, okay.
No,
okay.
sir. No, sir.
Yeah.
Formal is not over.
Yeah. Okay. Come on.
So one more is there.
Yeah, because I'm busy with other things. Okay, now. Okay. Anybody wants to tell me something? Anything? Please proceed. Energetic Soli, confident Anu. Aha. Bindu, you have plenty of a bunch of beautiful students. Huh? I appreciate all of them. Very good. Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Okay, move on.
An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling for days in advance. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated committee. We feel proud that we could accomplish such a wonderful webinar with the help of such a wonderful resource person. I would like to welcome Radha teacher, assistant professor in general education, to express gratitude.
Good.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am honored and lucky to have the opportunity to give a vote of thanks on this special day. I, Radha, on behalf of KUCT Kunam and the entire fraternity of the institution, first of all, extend my most sincere thanks to the Almighty God for making today's event a resounding success. Then I extend a really hearty vote of thanks to our resource person, Dr. Ismail Maritheri, Faculty of English, King Abdul Aziz University, Jeddah, who spared time from his busiest schedule to grace the occasion. Today, we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts and the way in which you explain the art and science of online teaching was extraordinary, amazing, interesting, and inspiring. Thank you, sir, for making an excellent presentation and making this webinar very meaningful and interesting. And this will surely be going to a treasure in our future events. Then I would like to thank all the respected principals, teacher educators from other colleges and other eminent personalities who have blessed us with your presence. I would also like to thank for the Kunnam family alumni members who gathered here. A special mention to our respected principal, Dr. S. Reshmi, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as pillars of strength. I am immensely thankful to all Kunnam family members, such as loving colleagues and dearest students, for enormous cooperation within the organization of this event a great success. I once again thanks everyone for making this international webinar successful. Stay home, stay safe, and save lives. Thank you.
Thank you all. Kunnam is reminding me, Kunnathuru Gavandu, Gavinadathuru Maramundu. The same way, Kunnam is going to be my college too, as my Rashmi is there and my friends are there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Meeting is over. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Wholehearted thanks from the family of Kunnam. It was just, I don't know, I don't have words to say, just out of the world. Nothing more. Speechless.
You. Okay, thank you.
Anybody having any questions to ask, then you can proceed.
Any questions or anything?
We are winding up.
Yeah.
So before winding up, if anybody is having any questions to ask, please come on.
Please.
Sir, sir, I am Anu Krishnan. Krishnan.
Yeah, Anu Krishnan,
I just want to say you are amazing and the class was so excellent. So I want to talk to you. That's why I.
Thank you, Anu Krishna. You will be remembered for your comment, because you know, when you appreciate others, you are becoming, or you are taking the ownership of others' qualities as well. So you are.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
People like you, we want you here in Kerala.
Yes, sure. I did a lot of sessions in Kerala, but due to lockdown, I am held up here. Otherwise, I would run like anything to different colleges and the campuses and universities in Kerala too. Last time I visited most of the places. Yeah, of course.
Yes. It was so excellent, and thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye, sir.
Thank you. Bye. Anu Krishna.
Thank you, Anu. Any more questions?
If you want to write a paragraph, write a poem, draw a cartoon, anything, publish a paper, please do it.
Lord,
yeah, please. Who is that? May I know who is speaking? Hello, who is speaking? Yes, come on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello, is there anyone speaking?
Someone was speaking, but unfortunately it was broken.
I think, sir, that it is disconnected for that person.
Yeah. Okay, Grishma.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us.
You should read poetry by A.I.Appan. Grishma.
No concern.
Okay.
So actually, any question, how you manage to speak so? I don't know. You're speaking so well.
You see, I drink green tea. And usually I used to dance in the class, but unfortunately now I'm tied up to a chair. And
no, you can dance. Our platform is open for all.
Classroom, like Zorba the Greek. Sometimes I speak, sometimes I sing, sometimes I dance. You have to read the novel Nikos Kazantzaki's Zorba the Greek. That's also a wonderful novel. Yes.
Okay. I think no more questions.
No more questions, please. Okay.
Rashmi teacher, can I wind up the session?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Once again, thank you from the family of Kunnam. Thank you.
Thanks to everyone. Okay. Thanks to everyone. Once again, thanks to everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can tell you a story if you want. The story of a sunflower. Once a man heard about the sunflower and he fell in love with the sunflower, but he never saw it. But later on, once he was traveling in a train, he saw that the girl was selling sunflowers. And his friend told him that, this is the sunflower you are searching for. And he went and bought one sunflower. It was so beautiful, so cute, so attractive and appealing. And he kept it, looked at it, enjoyed it. And he remembered that this will fade away and wither away after a few moments. So he remembered one of the sayings of his great guru. And if you give it to the right person, it will remain forever. So he was searching for someone to give it to. So while the train was moving alongside of a wet land, marshy land, he remembered that, okay, this is the right place to give this flower. So he picked up this flower and threw it through the windowsill to the marshy wet land and put it there. I'm throwing the sunflower into the right hands. And after many years, he couldn't travel, but after many years, when he traveled through that same place, he found that instead of one sunflower, he could see thousands of sunflowers. It was a sunflower garden. I want every one of you to be the carriers of what I have tried to share with you and make our land, Hindustan Hamara Hai, make it a beautiful garden of peace, love, prosperity, and kindness. Thank you very much.